Okie dokie. So, I think we've been had. This is bullshit. Oh, yes. Thank you for that. Let's go ahead and assemble my arsenal for now. So that way I can get right to it. Actually, there's a box right before? No, there's not. Fuck. This is gonna be a little hard. Let me start over. Wait, did I use that? I used all of it. I thought it was in the box. Son of a bitch. Okay, I still have health. I still have health. It's okay. I still have... Son of a bitch! Oh, that stings. That really grinds my gears. Holy shit. I can't believe I did that. I'm a fucking retard. Plot twist. Did it for more intensity in the final bout. No, fuck. I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry. Shit! Oh, I can't believe I did that. Jesus Christ. I thought I was in the box. What about the box? Fuck. Okay. So, what weapons am I taking? For sure, I'm going to need the space, so I can't take the fucking parts on this shit. I'm not in the box. Okay, there we go. I'm going to take the lightning hawk. I'm going to take this only to get rid of a few zombies. I'm hoping there's a box before the... you know what? We're doing this over there. We are doing this over there. I like my shotgun on my back, not the flamethrower. That's why I did that. Anyways, cutscene.
I was just thinking about you.
That makes two of us. I was getting worried.
No, we make a good team. I gotta ask you something.
Way's clear. Please, tell me you got it.
Oh, I got it.
Let me verify the G sample and we get the hell out of here.
Before we do that, I ran into Annette. She claims you're not FBI.
Oh, Leon. Why couldn't you just hand over the sample?
As I realized, as much as I wanted to trust you, I didn't.
I really hoped it wouldn't end up like this.
So that's all this was. I was just some pawn to you,
Look, I'm just doing my job.
and I'm doing mine, so drop that damn gun! I'm taking you in.
Hand over the sample, Leon. I don't want to hurt you.
And you shoot me. But I don't think you can.
No one gets that sample now.
Hold on. I think I can...
Forget it.
Shut up, I've got you.
It's not worth it.
Don't do this.
Take care of yourself, Leon.
No!
And the Leon you know is born into Resident Evil 4. But he still runs kind of weird. I wonder if he has a sad face on. Sort of. It's kind of blank. Man, Ada's dead. That's pretty fucking crazy. Look at that shit, man. Jesus. How fucking hot is my GPU? God damn. It's blowing like a motherfucker. It's like, too many fucking effects, calm down. I'm like, oh god, I like the pretty colors. I like it. I like the pretty colors. Kind of sound like a high-pitched Joe. Hey, Peter. I'm sorry. Alright, so time to see a character we haven't seen in a bit. Something that I'm kind of missing from this campaign. Oh, boop, boop. Give me that. I didn't mean to say boop, boop. Boop.
What's that? Claire!
Leon? You're down here too!
Yeah, but the whole place is coming down. Listen to me. You need to get out. Fast.
Yeah. There's a way out. We can make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? Hey, Leon, you're breaking up.
Forget about me. Just get out of here.
I love this music right here.
Damn it.
And the race begins.
5 minutes until detonation.
Alright, so the good thing is time pauses in the fucking box. Okay, okay. We'll make room for that. Hold on. Okay, so time pauses. Let's restart. We'll put everything back in. It's a good thing I need the wristband? I'm gonna assume I don't need the wristband. Let's organize. Get all the weapons up here first. Okay, so I'm definitely taking the Matilda just because I like it. Definitely taking this because I like it. Definitely taking the flamethrower, not because I like it. I actually hate this weapon, but because I need it to kill all the enemies left in the game. Okay, now after that, I'm gonna need handgun ammo. We're gonna need the magnum ammo. Let's craft some more of that shit. Okay, now health. We need health. No matter what, we need health. Grab that. All right. Now what's next? Don't need ink ribbons. We have a lot. Let's take some grenades. I'm hoping there's another box before the fight, but I can't remember. If there is no box, then this is more than likely it. I'm gonna take a knife, and I think that should do. And I'm hoping there's a box. Okay, let's do that. Use that. And this is gonna be the final save. This is it. It's balls to the walls now. All right. Let's get this out. I'm gonna need this first of all, and I'm gonna be running low on time if I'm gonna be doing this. Where's the guy? I need to come over here, burn them bitches. All right, let's grab this over here. Grabbing every item I can. Burn faster. Come on. I need to burn you bitches. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. These guys are one hit. The only way to defend against them is to use fucking, you know how you get grabbed, you can knife them or whatever, or throw a grenade. Or, I mean, put a grenade in the mouth. You do that to them. That's the only way. Hey, there we go. All right, one more. I'm gonna just waste all my fucking flamethrower ammo on this guy. Actually, that's not a smart idea. I might end up needing it. Okay, let's get on this side so we get closer to the exit. And save a little bit of time. Come on. Come on, die already. Please die. I need you to die. Come on. It's like confirmed. Confirmed kill. Alright, alright. This way. Come. Put that in there. Okay. Alright. Okay. Come on! Oh, God. Usually I'd be at the boss fight, but oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, alright. A little bit of a surprise here. Ooh, hanging ammo. I could use that.
Is this a fucking joke?
He's going that way. Go that way. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. He was supposed to go all the way around. Ah, fuck. I gotta kill that guy. Okay. I forgot about that guy. I wasn't ready for that. Okay. Alright. It looks like we're getting away from this guy. Oh, God. This cutscene probably looks the weirdest because it looks like it's in game. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like it's the cutscene. But even then, it looks pretty good. Just looks a little in-gamey. If that makes sense to you. I already said that. If it makes sense. That looks cutscene-y, not in-game.
Gotta keep going.
Yes, you do. Is there another save? Give me another save, please. I don't want to make this run again. Oh, no save, but I have this. And I can get rid of the fucking flamethrower. Okay, wait, I might... Nah, I don't like the flamethrower. I'd rather have the shotgun. Yeah, even though I only have 2 fucking shells. Let's grab that. I gotta get rid of the shotgun. And if that's the case, I'm gonna grab... I'm so glad for in-game pausing. Okay. Alright, so... We need the extra 2 room, but we can do this. Combine. There we go. Alright. It's time, boys. Alright, let's do it. Oh, fuck me. Okay, let's put that in the thing. Oh, come on. The sucky thing is, we're on hardcore. We go all the way to the very fucking beginning. I have 3 heals, though. That should be good. We're using this. We're using this first and foremost. Everything's grabbed. Alright, it's time, boys. I keep saying that. I get that from Mighty Keith. I'm not stealing. I'm borrowing. I'll give it back to him when I'm done. God, I wish it played during this part. You know what I mean. It's epic music, don't get me wrong, but I want X. Look at this fucking superhero entrance. God damn. Okay, time to throw a grenade. Jump. Okay, the trick I think is to stick to his weak arm. Alright, throw a grenade. Wait for him because he's gonna jump now, right? No? Didn't. The rock should be dropping now, come on. One more. Weak arm, stay on his weak arm.
What is it with this thing?
Jump. Oh, I didn't catch him in time. Wait, how's my health? I'm in, let's go ahead and use this. Throw another grenade. Stick to his weak arm. Make him swing. No. Oh, okay. Oh, good. The animation stopped it. I think it still hits him, too. Let's do this. Yep, just stick to his weak arm. That's all you gotta do. Alright. It shouldn't be that hard from here. We're almost there. Oh, he's... Oh, my God! Holy shit. No fucking way. Son of a bitch! Oh god, I have to redo all of that. Fuck! Alright, good thing is I saved after doing my inventory. Alright. Sad thing is I have to kill these bitches all over again. I'm cutting this. That one's dead. Good, that one's dead. There we go.
Until detonation.
Come on this way, big bar.
Is this a fucking joke?
There we go. Alright, time to kill this bastard again. go. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so we are back to the same spot. Gonna grab this. There we go. Put that up. Put that up. Okay. And alright, I think we're good. Let's fuck the fucking hanging ammo. God damn it. Alright, now we can go. Where's my sidearm? It's right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and shoot him up with this shit. That. I'm gonna skip it. You already seen this. Alright, it's go time again, bitch. Where's the music? I don't hear any epic music going on. Yep, just stay next to his weak arm whenever you go at him. Oh fuck, okay, never mind. Weak arm, he knows my plan. But now, it's go time, bitch. Woo! I'm good, bitch. Oh fuck, okay. Woo! Okay. Yeah, break all the rocks for me, bitch. Let's throw some grenades. I did not realize you could do that. Woo, oh, fuck, he did it. He did it to me. Alright, let's see. Don't do it. Okay, reload. Throw a grenade. He's gonna jump. Reload. You can charge? Oh, God. That might have been worse. Let's throw another. Oh, was he about to do his charge attack? Okay, okay. Good thing he did his weak attack so that way I could heal. Okay. So it's working out, alright? Just do that. Oh, fuck, that's not fair. Tell me that at least did the damage it needed to. Oh, yes! It's time, boys. This was in the trailer. Alright, let's see if I can get this. This is a specific dodge I need to do.
We'll call it even.
Holy shit.
Where did this thing come from?
There we go. Gimme. Yes. Which part is it? It's down. It's down. Look at this shit. Sometimes it takes 2 shots. And that it did. Done. It's over. The Kool-Aid man is dead. Watch this shit. This shit's fucking hilarious.
You have arrived
I sure have.
at the bottom level.
Look at this shit. Fuck you, bitches! God damn it, it fucking died. Alright, there's okay, just to make sure there's no mistake that they're not dead. Oh, wait. You bitch. Open the door. That guy dead, right? Oh, fuck. I skinned that bitch. Okay, do I have one more? I'm out. They're officially fucking dead. Time.
Shit! Gotta get out of here.
This was in the trailer.
Can't believe I actually miss her.
And it was a happy ending.
Just like I said we would.
Everyone made it out alive. Including... Oh, wait, what? Okay, I guess I'll use the credits to talk about the game like I did with The Last of Us 2. Goddamn, why'd I bring it up? Okay. So I like this game a lot. I really do. I think it gets like a 9.25. I gave it such a specific score. But it does things like outstandingly well that it does better. Like the things it does better than the original RE2, it does astoundingly well. Like mind-blowingly well over RE2. But there's a few things about RE2 original that I like more, such as running through RPD. And the fact that the stories, which you don't really experience in this playthrough, but the stories between Claire and Leon feel more different. A lot more different, I should say. The stories in the remake, even just the A and Bs feel very similar still. There's a few different beats, but for the most part it's the same. Still the same objective, they just change it up a little bit. It's kind of like, I'd refer to Leon A to B like Madhouse difficulty in Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7 changed a lot between Madhouse and the original mode. Madhouse was insanely hard though. Jesus Christ, was that shit hard. Yeah, it made you have to get good, you know? But that's a little off topic. The fucking Madhouse changed like key locations of items and shit like that, and just like certain paths change and scenarios happen in different orders. But like the A and B scenarios feel just like that different, you know? It's still the same game, you're still doing the same puzzles, you're still, you know, going through the same story beats. You just, a few key items change, a few hints change, a few item placement, you know, it's just like that. It's not that much different, but in the original, the game's vastly different between A and B. I'd say so. They're very different. You start out in a completely different location. Meaning of starting, especially about starting the games, Resident Evil 2 has a much better start, I think. After seeing Resident Evil 2 Remake, it makes Resident Evil 3 Remake make a lot of sense, because I feel like the city area goes a little too fast in the remake. To me, it feels like a lot of good shit happens in the city at the beginning of Resident Evil 2 Remake. I mean original, that RE2 Remake just kind of blows by. And there's a few areas, like you don't see the basketball court in Leon's playthrough. You see it in Claire's, which is fair, but it's not the exact same thing. You see it a little later in the game, it's not the beginning. So I think the opening of RE2 Originals, not to be hard, it's just, I think it's way better. Not to say that RE2 Remake's opening is bad. It's good, just not as good as RE2 Original to me, because you just like walk a block and then you're there, but you get a little bit more juice, I should say, with minutiae, whatever, with the original, because you run into characters, you get a few cutscenes, you run a lot more through the city, that's for sure. You do a lot more exploring in the city. There's not a shit ton of exploring, mind you. It's just that you get more city, and I like that. It makes the city feel more alive, because in this one it just kind of feels like it's just, you know, it's like a tour almost, like a roller coaster ride, I should say. While in RE2 Original you're experiencing more of the gameplay going on, and it's almost like the Resident Evil 2 Remake opening is trying to tell you need to run around these motherfuckers. You don't need to fight them. But in RE2 Original, it's like you can run around these guys if you're really good, but it starts you out and this is like zombies in every single path you can take, and unless you've played the game before and know exactly what path to take, you don't know how to get past them. And so it makes you feel like, oh no, I have to shoot these guys, but no, I have a limited supply of ammo, I can't really do that. And it automatically puts you in that situation where you need to make a choice of, do I sacrifice health for ammo or ammo for health, or do I risk it and go for the gold and just run past everything, and then I happen to just get this this feeling of like, oh, I made it, that's amazing. Like, it teaches you that straight out the gate, which RE2 Remake doesn't give you a choice. It doesn't feel like it's saying there's different ways to play the game. It's saying this is the way to play the game. Run past everything. And then it doesn't last anywhere as long. So it doesn't really feel like a lesson, but it feels like that's what they're going for when you think about it in retrospect. Another thing, it has a lot to do with the A and B's not being that different between Claire and Leon. Obviously you don't see it in this fucking gameplay, but in the original, they had different puzzles, which makes sense if you're talking about people who are going through the same places at almost the same time, one later than the other. But in this remake game, Leon, like the crest, the little 3 emblems we got, and we put in the fucking whatever it's called next to Marvin, where the secret passageway is. You do that same exact puzzle as Claire, but the Claire's story is supposed to be like the other half of Leon's. So how, like in Claire B, she get let's go with canon Leon B, or Claire A, she gets the puzzles first. She puts in the emblems, and that should be done. By the time Leon gets to the RPD, that puzzle should be done, and that should just be there. You know, that shouldn't be something you also do. It's not like Marvin went around and put the fucking pieces back in place after the fact and closed the area, and then Claire comes in and does it all over again. No, or Leon comes in, does it all over again. That doesn't make any sense. I like that in RE2 original, where they had their own puzzles, their own location, more of their own locations, because Claire does get one specific location to herself, the orphanage, but the puzzles don't differentiate themselves enough, and the locations as well, because the same C4 area you blow up with Leon, you have to do with Claire. I think it's hard to remember, but shit like that, and you get new, like brand new area, like it's just different, and I like that more. It doesn't. In this game, it just feels like I'm playing it again, which is fine, because the raw gameplay itself is good. Like, my first time through this game, it took me like 12 hours to get through it, maybe 14, which is really good for technically having 4 different campaigns, even though they're kind of the same, like I said. And the campaign's really good. It's a lot of fun. And the thing I like about this game more, I should talk about what I like more about this game. I think it's harder by far. Alright, let's watch this real quick. I was talking about her Survivor earlier. This is the Survivor. Motherfucking Birkin. I feel like I had a lot more to say about this game than what's it called? Last of Us 2, which makes sense. I'm not a huge fan of Last of Us 2, and I love Resident Evil with a passion. I still have a little bit more I want to say. Obviously, people probably skipped out as soon as the credits rolled, but I like to talk about this stuff. And if you're listening, thank you for listening, but I have a little bit more I want to say. Let me see if I can get back on track. So, alright, about the things I liked more about this game than original. So, in this game, obviously, the graphics are amazing. The voice acting is 10 times better, or 100 times better, I should say. Although the original voice acting is very iconic, but not for the glamorous reasons Capcom would hope for, I believe. Like, why'd you bite me? Or, oh, sorry about that, babe. You know, that's another thing. They kind of, I think what they did with Kendo was technically better in this game, although I miss going through the city, running into a gun shop thinking I'm safe, and then all you hear is like the cock of a gun, and he's like, don't move, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? Because it's off screen, you don't see it, and then he pans to him, or switches to him, and he's like, oh, you're a human, sorry. There's Leo says, wait, I'm a human! You know, another iconic line, but I kind of missed that a little bit. It's kind of the same thing they did in Resident Evil 3 Remake, which I won't go too much into, but they, what's it called? Kendo gets a lot more character development in this game, for sure. He has a daughter that he loses, a wife that he lost. You learn all this shit. His fucking gun shop is torn apart, looted probably. He lost everything. He's fucking destroyed. Like, he's just a man that's broken. It's fucking heartbreaking, but it's also, for the story, it's better. Although I do prefer the interaction I have with him in RE2 because it's more fun and lighthearted, but it's still really good just for different reasons in this game. Ada is... Okay, let me get that out of this way. I like her voice acting more in original because it's also... I think it's the same voice acting as RE4, and that's what I know her for. You know, I know her... I think of Ada, I think of the voice from that game. I hear her in this one, I'm like, this is a little weird. It's still good voice acting, just different. Out of the way, this the way they did this character in remake of 2 is way better than they did it in original. In originals, that guy Ben, who we'll get to in a second as well, I guess reporter that is in the jail cell and he dies. But anyways, her story is that she's looking for her boyfriend, and she says it's Ben, and we get to him, and you find out she's trying to get him for different reasons. It feels like there's more mystery to her in the original game. In this game, it just makes a ton more sense that this woman would go into a police station for investigation, not for, oh, my boyfriend's in there, let me just run in there. It's kind of a stupid move, you know? I mean, yeah. But in this story, it makes a lot more sense that she would front as an FBI agent, since she is a spy. When she front as someone with authority and shit like that. I said that word a little weird. Get over it. And obviously her design's better in this game, I think. Obviously the fucking graphics are insane. A little bit of nitpick. I like the title screen of the original better. Although this would have been a very good one for the Resident Evil 3, since you're in the city a lot more. But and that's neither here nor there. Trying to think of something else to hit on. Oh, Ben, I think was done a lot better in RE2 remake. I think he has a funny ass line in this fucking game though. Just the way he reacts to first seeing you as Leon. He's like, "Oh, hello, human." He hasn't interacted with anyone. It's pretty fucking funny. But yeah. Ben in the old game, he's kind of the same. Not really. He's more of an asshole in this game, I'd say, but that's not like really a detriment to his character or anything. He's not really an important character in the original game either. I just think he had more character, I want to say, and he was in the game a lot longer for sure, because he doesn't die your first interaction with him. It's like the second or third time you see him in the jail cell, he dies, and his death is way more gruesome, I think, in the original. So his character is not that important in either game, but I do like it tad bit more in original, just because his death is more gruesome, makes it feel heavier, and what's it called? I fucking lost my thought. Yeah, he's a bit of an asshole in this game, which, like I said, not really a detriment to his character, but I did prefer the way he was, his mannerisms and shit, the way he talked and reacted to situations around him. I thought that was better in the other game. Next, Mr. X. Mr. X, I think, is what makes this game really fucking good. It's what pushes it from like an 8.25 to 9.25. Mr. X, I did not expect to be this good. And that's not because of the fucking mod I used. He, in the original RE2, he had, like, I want to say definite points of interaction, where you got to this point, he always appeared. And you're always going to fight him, no matter what. And then you could either run from him or fight him. It wasn't hard to do either one. But if you fought him, you got a little bit of a reward for it. No, I hit the mouse. You got a little bit of a reward for it. You got some ammo, or mostly ammo, or I think some first aid spray as well, maybe. I'm thinking of Resident Evil 3 probably. But yeah, you got some kind of reward for doing it. But it was always a definitive point in the story that he popped up, which it's pretty. It makes for some good story moments, and it makes the game paced a lot better, which also is better in the original game, which I think is the pacing. It just feels like shit's always happening. Like, you get to a new location, cutscene, interaction with character, new location, cutscene, interaction with character. You learn, and with each cutscene, you learn more about certain parts of the story, whether it be with Umbrella and the laboratory, Leon in a situation at the RPD, Claire's situation, Ada's, Ben's, all these characters, and even the Chiefs, which I didn't even talk about, Chief Irons. But yeah, Mr. X in the remake, I think, is tons better, if only for the intensity he brings to the gameplay. This game is way scarier, way more intense than the original game, which, God, it makes for some great moments. Like when fucking Mr. X sneaks up behind you and shit, and you hear his footsteps, you're like, where the fuck is he? I gotta figure out where he's at, but I also gotta... He disrupts the flow of the game in a good way that it adds. It never takes away. It never feels unfair. It never at once during this game. I used all of my ammo at one point, and I was still able to get around Mr. X. I was still able to get around zombies. I was still able to kill everything I could. This is something you can't dock this game for. This game, while it's very, very hard, is nowhere near impossible. It never feels unfair. which is so good because it makes for those intense moments where you're like, I'm out of ammo, what do I do? Or I'm out of health, which I never ran out of health, but that's not the case for my first run of this game. I had no health for the fucking boss. For on hardcore, I should say. My first run was on normal because I'm a pussy. But on hardcore, my fucking I ran out of health. I had no health for the final boss. I had to learn to not get hit by that guy and deal enough damage to win. That shit sucked, but I think it took me like 5 tries and I got it. It wasn't incredibly fucking hard. Not like a Dark Souls boss where I die like 100 fucking times. But just I'm veering off track here. The game is very hard in all the good ways, and Mr. X disrupts the flow because the game wouldn't be that much fun if it was just like, hey, let's just go here. It's weird because this game would not be fun in the same vanity that RE2 is original. Because in RE2 original, you just go point A to B to C to D, and you just go from point to every point. There's nothing disrupting you. You just go, and that's part of the fun of that game though. Is just knowing where to go, going through it. It's just experiencing it. You know, there's like all the little Resident Evil things to get an item that opens up this location, but there's a spot in that location that needs a spot from the original location. You got to open up that location. It's just a bunch of that shit. It's a bunch of backtracking with cutscenes sprinkled in. In this game, there's not a lot of cutscenes, which is something I was like, I wish there was more cutscenes in this game with Claire specifically, because you don't really interact with her as much as you do in the original game with Claire. I feel, at least it feels like it. She was maybe in like 4 of cutscenes in Leon's playthrough, but besides that, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the disruption, the flow. If you were going from point A to B to C to D, like you were in Resident Evil 2 original, there's a lot of empty space because either you kill all the zombies and they're there and all that, and you already know where they're at, you know what to do, you make a plan to get around them, but then again, here comes Mr. X. You're like, my plan is to go down this hallway, make a left, and go into that room, and then climb out the window, and then you hear Mr. X in the hallway that your plan starts with. You're like, well, fuck, I have to figure out another way. So then you're like, okay, well, maybe I can go through the library. Like, that's the fun part, is planning, and you're just making your way through this shit, and you're just, it makes you feel like Spider-Man. It makes you feel like Batman. It makes you, it's way more involved. It almost feels like I need to take notes while I'm playing this game, which I like. I really like that, which I think I enjoy more than the RE2 formula of original, of just going through the steps and enjoying the ride. And this one, I like to see multiple paths. I like to see the flow disrupted and more intense environments because of the landscape changing. It's just way more invigorating, and it makes the game feel more lived in, and it feels like you achieved something when you get around all of this shit. Besides that, obviously, third person I think is the best way to go with Resident Evil series. Also, first person is really good for specific reasons in Resident Evil 7, but I'm also going off track again. I keep going off track. And I'm probably just talking to myself by now, which is fine, because I love this game. I love a lot of Resident Evil games. And I don't want this to be a Resident Evil channel, but at this point, I have to figure out a next game to play, and with every Resident Evil game I play, I'm just like, oh, I fucking love this game. And then it reminds me of a certain thing the other Resident Evil game did, and I'm like, oh, I really want to play that game, but I don't want to just keep putting Resident Evil gameplay up. I might try something new, a game I haven't tried before maybe, but this is what I enjoy, and if it comes down to it, I'm going to choose what I enjoy instead of what I think people will want to see. Which is why I did Last of Us 2. I'm not going to ignore it. I did that because I was like, maybe people will want to see this. And I miscalculated in the fact that nobody wants to watch a channel they don't know the person for or anything like that, because okay, when a new game's coming out, I don't go looking for channels that are obscure, new, I don't know. I go to the channels I know. But when I go and look at highlights or games that are old or something like that, I look for new channels, like just channels that I like, that, oh, this looks interesting, and That's where that's at. I'm not gonna chase any ambulances anymore. That's what Last of Us 2 was. Unless it was a game I want to play. Like if it's a new game I want to play, obviously I'm gonna play RE8 when it comes the fuck out. I don't care about. I don't really do this for views, I should say. But for Last of Us 2, I was doing it because I was like, maybe it'll help to have some new shit on the channel, just so to get. Because I do I love talking to people about this shit. I love it. But yeah, I think I've been rambling on for a while now. This video is probably gonna be like 40 minutes long, but yeah, I'll go ahead and end it right here. I love this game. I love the Resident Evil series. Whatever I play next, it's gonna be what I want to play, not what I think people want to see me play. I think these games, like Maximilian said, stand hand in hand. Resident Evil 2 remake and original. There's certain things that each one does is astronomically better than the other, while the other one's still good in those aspects of each other. But God, I can't deny that I love these games. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you were listening still, thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble on about things I love. Thank you. Bye.